Hey guys, how are you all doing? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Adeze as always, and yeah, today I'm going to be showing you how I styled this beautiful wig. It's a headband wig. It is from Unice Hair. I have it in a pack here, even though I've used it before. This is the pack. I'm going to be showing you how I styled this wig while I give you my thoughts on baby number 4, the implications of having a new baby, and things that you might want to consider before you think of having a baby, okay? Whether a new baby or having a baby at all in general, things that you might want to think about very well before you now say, you know what, let's just go and have a little cutie, okay? Yeah, so if you'd like to know my thoughts on this topic and if you'd like to see me style this very beautiful hair, then just keep on watching. Alright, like I said, I got this headband wig from Unice Hair. It came in their box. Yeah, I've reviewed hair from Unice Hair before, and it came in this box as well. And inside it comes with, you know, wig cap. This is 2 wig caps and press-on nails. That's just, I think, it's a gift they added. Then it comes with this Unice Hair. What would I call this now? Not a scarf, but what to use and lay down your edges. I think I'm going to be using that, even though I don't have baby hair. Let's just see what we can do. Then it also comes with some headbands, okay? Yeah, like different headbands. So does anyone match my clothes here? I think this is the closest, but it doesn't really match. But I'm just going to use it and style it so that you guys can see. But I'll prefer to wear it without the extra headband. Yeah. So I'm just going to brush it out very well. I'm liking this headband wig because it's very easy to use. Like my hair now that is relaxed, I'm just going to pack it in a bun and then I'll use this headband wig on it. So I'm going to leave the link to this wig in my description box. I'm going to leave a link to it, and yeah, you can just go and buy it if you want. Yeah, but it's a very, I love the texture. It's very soft. This is one of my best hair textures. My sister will agree with me that I'm always hunting for hair like this, as in like they used to do something to me. Yeah, I like this length. I like the texture. I can wear it like this. Like I've worn it like this before, but I'm just going to brush it out so that it will have more volume. Yeah, bigger volume. Okay, so I'm going to start with brushing my hair all back. Then I'll try and lay my baby hair. I'm just going to pack my hair, you know, in a bun behind, try and, you know, lay my edges, and then install the wig. Yeah, so that reminds me, a lot of people always ask me, anytime I, you know, make videos and I'm wearing a wig, most people always ask me, where did you get your wig from? Where did you get your wig from? And to be honest, it's not like I don't want to answer you guys, but the truth is that most times I don't even know. Like I can't remember. A lot of wigs you see me wearing are wigs I've had for years, okay? I know how to maintain hair. So there's some hairs that I've had for 4, 5, 6, 7 years. So when I wait and people ask me where you get the hair from, I can't remember. Some of them I bought them nameless. But moving forward, any wig that I get, I'm going to make an effort to, you know, put the wig in the description box of the video where I wear the wig. So going forward, if you want to know which wig I'm wearing or where, except I can't remember. If I can remember, I'll put the link in the description box for you guys. But bear in mind that it is not about the wig, it is about the person, okay? I started again this year. But truly, it's not about the wig, it's the person, okay? Yeah. Alright guys, I'm just going to spray this hair now with water and also add some conditioner to it so that it will, you know, fluff out. Yeah, so you guys know I just had a baby. I had a baby in December, and it's funny that since I've had this baby, I've been getting people saying things like, oh, you'll soon start getting ready for number 4, or don't worry, the next one is going to be a boy. You know, things like that, and I'm just like, people don't know me, sha. Like, it's like everything I say here or everything I say, people still have whatever conception they have in their head and they just run with it, okay? I get, don't worry, the next one is going to be a boy. Or I've even gotten comments like, the way you take care of your kids, you should consider having more kids because of the way you take care of your kids. You're such a nice mom, you're such a good mom, so you should consider having more kids. I've had people say things like, the way you take care of your kids. I'm sure so many kids, my father has even said this one. Let me never see some people. My father has said it, but I've seen it in my comment section before, and the person said, the way you take care of your kids, I'm sure that there are more kids in heaven that are lining up, you know, to come to you. And I find it like a compliment, okay, that people actually say that. Actually, when they say things like, you should consider having more kids because you are such a good mom, I'm like, oh, that's so cute. But it's not as easy as people are saying, okay. In fact, let's even think about this concept of having more kids because you are such a good mom, okay. Let's think about it for a second. The reason why I am a good mom, or I am doing well as a mom right now, is because I have as many kids as I can manage, okay. So be honest, I thought my capacity was 2 kids. I genuinely thought my capacity was 2 kids, but now that I have 3 kids, I don't get choice, okay. I have to increase my capacity to take care of them. And the reason why I always say this is that providing for your kids is actually the easiest part of having kids. To be honest, providing for your kids is actually the easiest part of having kids. Like, anybody who puts their mind to it can actually provide for their kids. The real hard part is, are you going to be there for them physically, emotionally, and spiritually? That is what is, even to me, the hardest part of having kids. Are you going to be there for them, you know, in all these capacities? And the truth is that the more kids you have, the more you need to work and, you know, make money to take care of them, the more you can't be, you know, physically present for them, okay. There's really no job that is really well paying that will give you all that freedom, except you're a rich person or you're inheriting wealth from, you know, your parents or something, or you're just, you know, someone that, yeah, except you inherited wealth. If you have to make money, I don't care the business you want to call here, it is going to reduce the time you have to spend with your kids. Even me that I'm here on YouTube, I don't spend as much time as I should or as I could with my kids. Yeah, so that to me is the hard part, and that is what people should consider before they start adding more kids. Because at the end of the day, these kids did not ask you to come to the world. They didn't ask you that you should bring them to the world. You are the one that it was sweeting. It was sweeting you, and you are bringing out the children, okay. So this wig comes with, you know, the combs that you can use to clip it in your hair. Personally, I don't even like these combs. I prefer to remove them. Yeah, I prefer to remove them because sometimes they used to choke my head. But let me just leave them, sha, because I need to secure this hair. I'll not pull it back. Oh my God, I'm such a beautiful girl. See how I already look like a princess. You guys, even though I have very prominent forehead, okay, even though my forehead enters the room before me, I've always liked hairstyles that pull my hair back. Yeah, that pull my hair back. Sometimes it might look like I have a receding hairline or something, but who cares, okay? I'm still a fine girl overall. That's all that matters. I need to secure it very well behind. I feel so pretty. I like the way I look like KORA. I look so much like my first daughter. I really like this. I really like it. I love it. I love it. Especially the way this part is like so yeah, bringing another child into this world is a very big responsibility. It's not something you should take for granted, or you should do lightly, or you should just, you know, jump into without really counting your cost, because it's very expensive to bring a baby into this world. And especially if you want to give your child the best, it is very expensive to have an extra child. You know, most times we think about them just at the baby stage, but think about them as young children, as teenagers. You know what you need to do for them at those times of their lives, both financially, physically, emotionally, spiritually, is actually a lot. And you are just one person, or you and your husband are just two people, okay? It's not easy, especially as a mom. It is not easy, because whether we like it or not, moms have a bigger role to play in having a child. Yeah, I don't know, anybody that wants to explain it otherwise, it's okay. But moms have a bigger role to play in having a child. First of all, you are the one that physically brings this child into the world. It takes a toll on your body. Okay, it is not easy. I saw a thread recently on Twitter that was trending, where one lady was like highlighting stuff that happens to you in pregnancy and sometimes after pregnancy. I mean, people were like, it's too much, why is she doing that? I was like, yes, for me, I wouldn't go as far as putting out such a thread. Let me not scare people. But at the same time, people need to know the implications of having a child. It is not a walk in the park. Most times, forget that many people go and have 2, 3 more, 5, 6, 7. You know, a lot of women are frustrated and they take it out on their kids because they have too many kids. A lot of people are not living their best life because they have too many kids. For me and my husband, like I keep saying, we don't want a situation where in the future we will depend on our kids to take care of us. Like, if my kids don't do things for me, I won't be able to take care of myself. I don't want that for myself. I do not want that for myself. That is why I am planning my future with myself in mind. Okay, I'm not just planning for my kids, I'm also planning for myself. But aside the glamour of it all, it is raising well-grounded, really you know, healthy children. Really healthy, I mean, is both physically healthy, mentally healthy, spiritually healthy, emotionally healthy children. That is my prayer. So yeah, I'm not going to now say, oh, because I like taking care of children, let me go and bring 5 children into this world. I'm not going to do that. Okay, that is why 6 weeks already I have gone to put in my IUD. I love kids, I love having kids, I love my kids so much. In fact, like, my baby right now is like my sunshine. Okay, all my kids are my sunshine, but my baby right now gives me so much joy. Okay, so yes, I'm not going to deny the fact that kids bring a lot of joy into your life, whether you wanted them or not. As long as you have accepted them, they bring in a lot of joy and peace into your life. Like, you just see your baby and when they smile at you, it's like, all is well in this world, all is well in this life, you know. So there are perks to having babies, okay, but you know, weigh your options, weigh them. Like, that your baby smile, is it enough for you to, you know, be frustrated at work because you don't have you're trying to make money for that child's school fees? Like, is it enough? That your baby smile, is it going to now smile you go chop? Now smile you go chop, now smile the pikin you chop. In my family, we have financial goals. Okay, we have goals of how much we want to make and save and invest every single year. Okay, now what the implication of another child was to us is that we now have to increase our capacity to earn. Okay, we have to increase our capacity to earn, and we have to reduce our, you know, expenses. That's just the truth. We have to increase our capacity to earn and reduce our expenses because we don't want to touch our savings and our investment. We don't want to have to reduce how much we save. We don't want to have to reduce how much we invest. So what a new child means, or what a new child implies in my family right now, is that we cannot spend as much as we used to spend anymore, and we cannot just rely on the income that we've had before. We have to increase our capacity to earn and increase and reduce our, you know, spending, just so that we can accommodate a new child and not shake our family's finances. Okay, if you've not yet had kids, if you're planning to have kids, if you're not yet married, these are things you should discuss with your spouse. Don't go and marry a man that, especially as a woman, if you want just 2 kids or 3 kids, you're not gonna marry a man that say, I love big families, I just love big families, and then he will not be expecting you every year to be carrying belly up and down. That thing you're seeing in me and thinking, oh, she takes care of her kids very well, she should add more kids. The moment I add more kids, I won't be able to do any of it anymore. I won't. That's just the truth. I won't, because I'm just one person. So if you're thinking of having kids, if you're planning to have kids, think of the implication, think it through, think it all the way through before you go into it. Think it through, discuss with your partner, analyze your financial situation, go and get educated financially if you do not know how to plan yourself. Go and find the knowledge of how to, you know, plan your finances, how to invest, how to save, how much, you know, project. Okay, project. Go and Google, or, you know, look for the school fees of the kind of schools you want your kids to go to. Obviously, by that time, it might not even be those schools that you have in mind. They might be better schools. Then, you know, the kids might actually want different schools in different countries of the world. So obviously, factor in all those things. But at the same time, you have an idea of what you want for your child. Go and find out how much it costs, you know, for tuition in certain schools, you know, that you really want your child to go to. Like, if you're looking for an Ivy League school, You know, if you're looking for a school abroad, even when your child is a citizen, you know, in the America, for most people that went to give birth in America, even if your child is a citizen, it is still not cheap. It is still not, you know, it's not free, except you want them to go to the free schools, which are not, you know, the best. Okay, the best schools are still not cheap, even for citizens of those countries. So yeah, think about those things before you now start saying, okay, I want 2, I want 3, I want 4. Like I said, plan with your present financial situation, because yeah, we're projecting positively. We know that things are going to get better, but if they don't, okay, you know, but God forbid they're going to get better, but if they don't, you shouldn't get to a stage where you will now be suffering just to bring children into this world. And let's not get to a stage where, because you have given your all, you know, you have given your all to raise your kids, in the future you start resenting those kids. You know, if they're not doing what you want them to do in your head, you start resenting them. You start saying, after all, I did this for you and did that for you. You wanted to do it now. You wanted to do it. Now you bring them into this world. So at the end of the day, it is still what you wanted to do, you know. So yeah, they have given you satisfaction of achieving what you wanted to achieve. You have gotten that satisfaction. Any other thing that you're getting is extra. I'm saying this and I'm laughing, but it's just the truth. Okay, if you are bringing in kids into this world for your selfish reasons, which is what all of us are doing basically, it is still for our selfish reasons that are bringing kids into this world. Once that kid comes, you have gotten your reward for bringing that kid into the world. So they don't owe you anything again in the future. You owe it to yourself to take care of yourself. Of course, take care of your parents. I've always said this thing. I want to give my mom the best, my father the best. Like, my dream in this life is to carry my parents, you know, on vacations, you know, buy a house for them, you know, or build a house for them, buy them cars, you know, give them cars with a driver, you know, with a cook, you know, have a chef in the house. Stuff like that is what I have as my dream for my parents, so that they can enjoy their life, okay? But at the same time, I'm not going to expect my kids to do it for me, okay? I get my point. So do for your parents what you have to do for them, but do not raise kids with the mindset that they are going to do for you, okay? Because you can be very, very disappointed. Okay, yeah, so that's it for this video. I'm totally feeling myself. This is actually a different look for me. Let me just try with one headband and see how it looks. Hairstyles like this actually make me look younger without makeup. Makeup now add all the age back, but without makeup, hairstyles like this make me look younger, or make me look my age. Make me look my age. Well, yeah, it's younger too. With the headband, it's not bad at all. Oh, anyway, guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys were able to, you know, pick out a thing or two. Let me know in the comment section your own, you know, thoughts on the topic. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all in my next video, guys. Bye. Mwah.